So let's talk, guys. As you can see, overnight Calgary has become huge, big, and populated. And I just came from Edmonton, and I started to do this in Edmonton, and I realized it applies to Calgary too. So our population has gotten huge, and Calgary is not what it used to be. A lot of people moving here, and not all good people. Okay, we're unfortunately, you just have to spend any time downtown to see what's going on. Where there's not just people like back in the day that was coming here for oil and gas, and we're getting the good, bad, and in between. So let's talk about safety for women. I keep seeing stuff and I'm like, is it me or women what is this? Like we don't have common sense. Like what? I mean, it's good that you live in your own world and you think that the world is safe and Canada is safe, but I keep seeing things, and I'm not saying things can't happen to anybody, but I keep seeing things that just make me shake my head or make me just wonder about females. Like, and this is if you're a man, this doesn't apply to you. I'm sorry. This is about the females today. So the first thing I notice is because I keep hearing weird stuff that's happening here, like from bigger cities. So first of all, I don't turn my back on strangers. Never turn your back on a stranger, especially a man. Okay, like I don't see women out there really attacking women too much, but that too. But first and foremost, don't turn your back on a stranger. Like I see people like for me, my back is either against the wall or if my back is against a stranger, my head is on a swivel, and I'm watching you at the side of my eyes, my peripheral. I don't want nobody sneaking up to me. There's people crazy. They'll just not like you for the way you look. Just something. There's a lot of people that are not mentally well. Okay, let's see that. Like you just have to be downtown Calgary to see that 24/7. Like whether it's be drugs or just mentally not sound in the mind. So we're just gonna talk about it. Don't turn your back. Number one to somebody like some people. I see them standing right on the corner of the train tracks, and there's some psycho can push you anytime, and don't stand that close. I mean, the train, they warn you, like, you don't have to, like, be that close. The train will stop eventually. You can take 2 steps towards it. So, first and foremost. Obviously, we all wear music and headphone. I'm usually in my own world, but still in reality, don't turn your music on too high. Like, sometimes you're like, oh, I want to block out the world and the craziness around me, but don't put your headphone on high. Have it on medium or something. A lot of times, if your headphone's high, you you can't hear anything. You want to have it on like medium or lower, so if there's a train coming, because sometimes we do crazy stuff, we walk out and we forget or something, we're just in our own world. Don't put on your headphone. You want to see somebody approaching you. If somebody's approaching you, you want to hear them if you have hearing, right? Just if they're approaching you, right? The third thing is your hand, always try to make, be hands free, or have your hands available. Mind you, a lot of us women, we carry a lot of bag. For me, I have no problem dropping my bag and square off, like no problem. But we should try as women, either just bring one suitcase or something. You put all your bags in it, drag it. If anything goes down, you can drop it. You can just let go your suitcase and defend yourself, right? You shouldn't be like with 3 or 4 bags and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know. I don't recommend it. I'm guilty of that. And for me, uh I usually just bring like one of those trolley things and put all my bags in there, my purse and stuff, and just drag it. To me, that's easier. Plus my back, it's easier on my back. Taser and pepper spray and beer spray. I don't know what's legal in Calgary. Personally, if I feel threatened and I feel like I have to defend myself, I'm going to carry one of those three things. I don't know. I guess you could look up the law. Don't take my word for it, and just see what is available. I know they say, oh, you can't carry this and that, but like for my safety, like the cops are not here with me 24/7 for my safety. So, I mean, something, right? Taser, beer spray. I'm not saying going out there and attack people like a crazy person. It's just to defend yourself if you are attacked by obviously a crazy delusional person, especially males. There's a lot of strangers and the devil working through people, and they're just like, oh, let me try this. And I'm just like, you're gonna try the wrong one. You know, like women, you have to be prepared. Like you obviously know you're smaller and you're more like I'm 5'11", so I'm not necessarily the greatest target. Sometimes people will try me and I think they just know. Like they know I'm not the one. So keep your head on a swivel. Basically, I don't know. I'm from the hood in Jamaica. Like I know everybody thinks I'm posh. I guess I have both sides, and I'm always I don't know, want to know what's going on around me. I don't want nobody too close to me. I don't even like it when people stand close to me. I walk away. I don't care if it offends you. I'm too old to worry about that. I just don't stand that close to me. Like social distance, right? So keep your head on a swivel. Not to say be paranoid and be like whatever, but just be aware of your surroundings. Just, see what's going on around you, like, so you can make moves towards that, right? Basically, eyes wide open. Half of the people walking around like they're high or they're like zombies. They're not like, I can't tell you how many times people walk into me. I can't many tell you how many times you're getting on the train and they're like, in their own world. They're not even like cognizant. They're not even like move to the side so somebody can come on. And they stand with their trolley in front of the train where you're walking. There's only so much room. Like, I mean, what do you want me to fly? Like, I'm not gonna fly. Like, you know what I mean? Move your trolley to the side. If you see me walking, I'll scream in your face. I don't care. Like, you see me trying to get off the train and you're pushing me back on the train. So it's about you just, like we live in this world and we have to think about other people. It's not just about, okay, I'm going on the train and I don't care if somebody coming off or whatever. I have to come off to make room so you can go on. Like, just common sense. Like, wake the hell up. It's just annoying to me. I don't understand. So, we say don't carry too many bags. And if you're going to carry, like, a bag, I know, like, I don't know what it is. And people are like, maybe I just don't care about fashion and stuff like that anymore. I usually have my bag, and a lot of times it's on my back, and my packsack, my purse, and like I swim, so I have my swim shoes and swimsuit and towels and stuff in one bag. Usually light, but I'm gonna definitely try to downsize and keep it to one bag on my packsack on my back and a purse, or just a purse, because when you carry, people, criminals are opportunists. They're looking for somebody that's not hands free so they can grab and run or do some messed up crap, right? So keep that in mind, women. Hands on the trigger. Like for me, like if I don't feel safe instantly, I'm putting my hand on whatever I have like with me. I'm not saying literally like trigger, but I'm gonna have something on me and I'm gonna put my hands on it the minute you approach me or walk upon me too wrong. My instinct is pretty good. And stay out of grab distance. If you're walking past a car or a van or a suspicious dark place, don't stay so close, walk so close where somebody can grab you. Like for me, your hands have to be really long. And for me, if I see a car or something and people in the car or nay, I'm walking away. I'm not taking the alley like an idiot, or I'm not making it easy for anybody. I'm just not gonna stay in distance where you can grab me. Don't ask me no question after 9 or some dark, because I'm not trying to stop to help you. I'm helpful, but I'm not stupid. So don't ask me nothing. If you see me, don't be like, oh, what's this direction? Oh, so you can do shit to me. No, I'm not trying to. I'm not even trying to play that. So I know what's going on. Obviously common sense. Don't walk by between two vans or stay on and if you are, stay on the phone. If you're at night, stay on the phone. Like usually I'm on my headset with either a friend or somebody, especially if I'm walking at night or something. And at least if something goes down, I have somebody on the phone that know where I am and can call right away and get help, right? And just note anything that, open your eyes and pay attention to anything that are suspicious. Like sometimes you look and somebody's always follow you and they just don't want to leave, and everywhere you go, like sometimes that's normal, but sometimes that's just suspicious. I've seen that often, and I was like, yo, and they're trying to do this. Oh, you're fancy seeing you here. No, bitch, you've been following me. I watched you, pretending I didn't see you, but I watched you follow me and cite me and go, oh, her, and then start following me. Like, so just keep note of somebody that you see constantly. And for me, like if you're trying to walk behind me, I'll stop, or I'll totally do a U-turn and go somewhere else, or I'll go get coffee somewhere, and you can go. Don't walk up behind me and slowly follow me around. Like, as just be cognizant, women. Like, I don't know if you understand that there's a lot of creeps out there, and you just got to keep keep on your guard, right? Anything suspicious, just note it with your eye. If you have to get on like sometimes on a call and just be like, yo, cops, this is happening, this guy's following me for an hour, whatever, right? And just like somebody following you, that's one of the things that I'm saying that's suspicious or something, whatever. So you just know what they're wearing. If somebody's around and you see them, just note their height, their weight roughly. We should have common sense to know if somebody's 5'9" versus 5'10", or 5'8" versus 5'10". There's usually that differential thing in what they're wearing. But sometimes people can throw off their sweater or whatever. Just when you're noting what they're wearing underneath or their pants and something. It's hard to take off your pants and change your clothes, but it's easy to change your shirt. So always focus on like what pants. They're wearing jeans and red top, but it looks like they have like a hoodie or something underneath. Whatever, just keep notes and stay in lit areas, right? Where people can see. Don't be taking no dark alleys and doing crazy stuff. I see women doing stuff. There's always a little woman too. I know some of you guys can fight, but why take the chance, right? And so lit place with cameras. The good thing now is most people are wearing runners. So I always say wear ready to run shoes. Like I don't wear heels anymore. It's all nice and cute. If you can run in heels and fight in heels, that's fine. But when you're walking around on the streets, you better like make sure you're wearing shoes, either runners or something that you can fight in or run in and defend yourself in. For me, like I don't know, you should stay combat ready. Like you shouldn't be easy target where you're like somebody can run upon you and stuff like that. I know we live in Canada, but also what happens when you go to a different country? You have to be ready, because if you have too much comfortability where you live, you might go another province or country and just let your guard down totally, and it's not safe, right? It's just not safe for us women. Let's be real, right? It's not to say it's so bad, but I'm just saying it's not totally safe. Just be combat ready. Shirt, underwear, bra, like just wear clothes. Like for me, I like loose fitting clothes, or clothes that I can kick. um I can punch, I can swing, I can spin kick, whatever I can do. And I mean, if common sense, like take martial arts, take some kind of training, especially some of you women that are so tiny and stuff like that. I'm not saying that you can't defend yourself if you're tiny, but you should be having some kind of um like, I mean, there's people that can run fast. That's one thing that helps. But martial arts, weapon training, something, right? Something to defend yourself, as we're women and we live in this real world, and have something like on you, like a pen. This is like very sharp and it has a point, like something stabby. If you need to poke this in somebody's eyes or wherever you need to get this to get away, you should have something on you ready. You shouldn't be walking like willy-nilly, like nothing's here, I have nothing. Like you should stay ready. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know who's got boxing. I know some girls are hella they stay ready. They're the martial artists and stuff. Doesn't mean you go around and pick fight. I know anybody that has any kind of good training and martial arts training, they know don't go around picking fights and do that because you can. But you definitely want to be ready in case stuff goes down, right? So listen, stay safe in Calgary. And my next vlog is going to be about people that's new to Alberta and they're maybe from a tropical place. But stay ready, stay cognizant. And if you're going to wear, like for me, when I buy, maybe I'm just different because like I stay hood ready. So from when I go somewhere, I'm like, when I buy clothes or my friends give me clothes, I'm like, okay, can I fight in this? Can I like kick? Can I punch? Like if it's too tight and cumbersome, I mean, I'll still, regardless of what I'm wearing, I'll still fight, defend myself. But at the end of the day, try to make sure what you're wearing is stretchable, movable. You can move your body. You can defend yourself. Do something, and you can, if your pants is stretchy or something. I always trying to like buy stuff. Plus, I like being comfortable. I like all my clothes is loose. I'm not trying to be tight and show all my stuff to people. And if it's tight, best believe I can stretch in it, right? So, anyways, that's my saying. That's my thing for the day. Stay safe. Stay ready. And yeah, get some kind of training, right? All right, guys, have a good day, and take this seriously. Calgary is getting bigger and rougher. Edmonton, you pretty much have to stay ready every time. So I know that, and I say that. Have a good day, guys.